Hello, everyone, and welcome to my live stream. I'm your hostess, Cinnamon, and it's another Getting Spicy with Cinnamon here on YouTube. Hello, Megan. It's so good to see you, sweetheart. I've missed you. How have you been, dear? I hope you've been doing very well. So, yes, I'm so glad you made it. I heard that you were going to be by this evening. So the big question is, how are you doing this evening? I've missed you so much. Prince Magnum keeps me posted on how you're doing. Hello, Rodney. Welcome to the live stream. It's so good to see you. Tonight is another one of those nights. Oh, I missed you too, sweetheart. You know how it is. Here we are once again, doing what we do best, enjoying another evening with me. Thank you, Miss Kelly. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I did miss you all. Once again, Princess Faye outdid herself again with my makeup. Oh, thank you so much, Megan. Currently, right now, hello, Simon. Welcome to another Getting Spicy with Cinnamon. If you're new to the live stream, I'll tell you what it is. It's where I remind all of you to turn up that heat to an 11. Aren't you familiar with one of the spiciest things here on YouTube? That's me. It's always good to see you too, Simon. If you're new to the live stream, come right in, make yourself at home, and feel free to relieve yourself of any unwanted tension. I would hate for you to be tense. Hello, Princess Feyru. Another amazing job on my makeup once again. And thank you so much, dear. I think I look extra yummy this evening. Don't you all agree? What do you think? Oh, oh, I know how to love up to the camera, don't I? But that's more for Pornhub, not YouTube. If you catch what I'm saying. Now that I have said all of that, naughty is as naughty does, right? Uh. Hello, Mama Sketch Scars. Welcome to the live stream. Hello, Shadow. Welcome to the live stream. This is one of the spiciest streams here on YouTube. Everyone share it out to everyone you know. And don't be afraid. When you share me out, I don't mind being shared. I told you, I'm bad, or at least I'm good at being bad. And I think I look extra yummy this evening. Right now, there's so many of you right now that are, oh, you're gonna go get some sleep while you rest, Wild Shadow. Thank you for being here. Rest well, sweetheart. think of naughty things. I know many of you have seen my TikTok videos, and I know the last one went absolutely bonkers. So many of you were like, oh my goodness, Cinnamon, way to go. J Dog, welcome to the live stream. It is so good to see you. Oh, thank you so much. Mama Sketch Scars joining us in the live stream. What do you think? How do I look? Would you ever would you have ever known who is underneath all of this makeup? Yes, I'll do another TikTok video this evening. I know many of you enjoyed it. Of course, there's another one in the making that'll be a big shocker to all of you. I think you'll enjoy it. Yes. Oh, I think about it all the time. Skin will be extra silky smooth, if you catch what I mean. Hello, Chairman. Welcome to the live stream. If you're just joining us this evening, be sure and touch that like button. Touch it real good. Make it your bitch. And make it scream your name. Just grab hold of it and say how do you like it, like button. You scream my name, bitch. Poor Chairman. You haven't been the same since I wore the Harley Quinn makeup. That's right. Take that like button and make it your bitch this evening. Touch it real good. That's how you get naughty with the like button. And speaking of which, be sure to grab hold of someone special this evening. Oh, thank you so much, Megan. See, I knew that it was going to be an interesting stream if you and Miss Kelly were in this evening. You guys know how to egg me on. Don't worry, we'll do it again for you. Thank you, J-Dog, for dropping the link to your channel. If you're in blue, drop the link to your YouTube channels, your Tickety Talks, Twitch channels, whatever gets your rocks hard. You're supposed to do that until it screams your name. That's right. Uh, and as soon as it screams your name, you're supposed to say, you know you like it, bitch. I told you, I'm really good at being really bad. And there's nothing wrong with being sexy and being a freak in the bedroom. There's nothing wrong with that at all. As long as your partner is willing or willing to let you put those handcuffs on them. There you go. Now you're talking. There's nothing wrong with being a freak in the bedroom, is there? Oh, thank you so much, Chairman, for making sure that we can find you and show you some love. Not quite like that, but That's for a whole nother platform. This is YouTube, not Pornhub. Oh, that's you, Megan. You are one of my number one fans. You're one of the originals that first really understood me. Oh, you take care of Mama Sketch Scars. It's so good to see you, sweetheart. Enjoy your evening. Have a good time. And we're still editing out a bunch of try not to laugh challenges with me. If you play Fortnite, let me know. And I would love to do a try not to laugh challenge with you. Many people enjoy it. It's so much fun to play Fortnite and then start turning everything we do into innuendo. One of the most fun ones I've ever done was with Gina. That poor girl has never been the same, has she? We even went over to one of my favorite places in Fortnite. We went over to Dirty Dogs. And the reason why we like going to Dirty Dogs is because of the fact, oh, those two are so much fun to watch. They're interesting, aren't they? But along with that, I play I play Fortnite as well. I actually did a challenge where I had to try to do a what is called the husk dance off. Don't smoke, children. Oh, thank God you lost your interest. Oh, sweetheart, you get on there with me. You'll never be the same. Take you over to one of my favorite places in Battle Royale. We'll go over to Dirty Dogs. Why do I like going to Dirty Dogs? Well, it does start with a D, or at least that's what it sounds like. Dirty. Well, you know. Go over to Misty Meadows. Oh, sweetheart. Hang out with me long enough, you'll be screwed, blued, and tattooed. Right now, Megan's losing it. I guarantee it. Especially on that last one. Poor Gina was never the same. Whenever I told her that at one time, Misty Meadows used to be called Moisty Meadows. And then I said, I've heard people refer to it as Moisty. Hello, villain. Welcome to another Getting Spicy with Cinnamon. Well, don't start smoking cigarettes. It's not exactly good for your health. Along with that, another important reminder, there's nothing wrong with getting kinky in the bedroom. And thank you so much, Chairman. What do you think of all of that? If you're with that someone special this evening, be sure to grab hold of them, take them into the bedroom, and turn that heat up to an 11. And same here, sweetheart. But don't worry, I have my vape. I'm getting better. I enjoy my vape. Oh, hello, Harold, and welcome to the live stream. I hope you're feeling extra spicy this evening. Don't worry, Chairman. When it's all said and done with, I'll rule the world. We all know that getting spicy with cinnamon is one of the great things. Oh, Miss Pac-Man. Oh, I love Miss Pac-Man. I love Pac-Man games in general. Of course, now I'm giving away my age, aren't I, kiddies? If you're going to play a video game, play retro. But if you're going to play something modern, you can come play Fortnite with me. I'll pull out my big gun and spray everyone down. Oh, thank you so much, Megan. Oh, older, younger, as long as you know how to use what you got. If you catch what I mean, don't worry. I know how to use what I got. And just so you know, I do work maintenance at my job. Oh, that's so cute. I was once on a chain once, and then I was tied down. Yes, I've noticed that, Miss Kelly. Everybody was like, oh my goodness, Cinnamon, look at you, sweetheart. Don't you look just so absolutely sexy? I'm like, well, thank you. At my age, I'll take it. And for all of you ladies out there right now, it takes an amazing makeup artist like Princess Faye Rude to make me look this gorgeous. But for all of you ladies out there, you don't need the makeup to be gorgeous. You are all beautiful in your own special way. Enjoy it. Enjoy it to the fullest. Yes, Princess Feyru is one of the most talented ladies I have ever met in my life. Absolutely gorgeous. Her and Prince Magnum do make a beautiful couple, don't they? Oh, that's so wonderful. That's so wonderful news. Megan, I'm so happy for you, sweetheart. I knew that you looked all aglow in your last video. Congratulations, sweetheart. It's one of those things nowadays you don't want to just ask because you never know. Congratulations, you too. Thank you so much for telling me in your lives in this live stream. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Congratulations, Rodney. Later on down the road, you and dear old Prince Magnum will have to have a cigar together. When that new addition comes into this world, I know that's his thing. He's still a cigar smoker. And if you tell him not to be, he'll tell you to go fuck off. Oh, you did? Oh, goodness. I see so many of you. It's hard to get track of all of you. The hard part about having a stroke. Prince Magnum will tell you it's tough since he's had a stroke, but it does good. Over 10 years ago, he had a stroke. I'm so glad that every last one of you are here this evening. As a reminder, if you're with that someone special, take him into the bedroom and turn that heat up to an 11. Or maybe you're a bit of a freak. Oh, thank you so much, sweetheart. thank you so much. As a reminder, if you've never seen Megan and Rodney's channel, you are definitely missing out. Absolutely wonderful people do amazing skits. Prince Magnum did comment on that last one about the YouTube reviews. I thought that was cute. He's like, there's a lot of truth in that, sweetheart. Again, I know, Megan, you've also been asking for Princess Faye to finish out the cinnamon, the whole cinnamon merchandise. I'll have to get on to her when Prince Magnum's not looking. Mm. Again, I'm really good at being really bad. Oh, thank you so much. Let me guess, you got the Project Spirit logo. Project Spirit is one of those cars that keeps standing up to the test of time. I wouldn't mind having a Maverick myself. Cute, sexy little cars, aren't they? And I don't mind doing cute and sexy. The two should always go together. Yes, we should meet up and talk about reptiles. Oh, wait a minute, you were talking about the animals. I was talking about something else. But you and Prince Magnum should hang out together. I'm sure you two would have a lot in common. He's a very interesting soul, isn't he? I know Megan's laughing at that last joke I just made. Oh, the Serenity picture. Oh, oh, must be a Burmese. Beautiful coloring they have. Oh, poor Megan. So, Megan, which TikTok video did you like the most? The one with typo negative Cinnamon Girl, which was actually a Neil Young song at one point. Typo negative redid it later on in the 90s, when there was still true heavy metal. Then, on top of all of that, then there was the Dudes Look Like a Lady. Oh, a reticulated python. That's a good sized python. The snake. I've seen a few menacing trouser snakes. Oh, you love all of them. Thank you so much, Megan. Right now, Megan's dying in laughter. I should tell you, Megan, there was this one time that I had like 21 guys show up, all wanting a little bit of good time with me. I had to tell them, I'm awfully tired. Could you send one away? Right now, Megan's dying completely from that one. She can't even breathe, I guarantee it. I'm going to say her next post might be complete gibberish because she's laughing so hard. And then on top of that, if you play Fortnite with me, don't worry if the enemy gets too rough with me. I'll be the first one to go, don't stop, don't stop. I'm really good at being bad. And don't worry, when I play Fortnite, I do know how to pull out my big gun and spray everyone down. It's so good. Yes, animals are beautiful. And I will tell you, I love cats. Cats are my favorite. But it's amazing how, when you talk about snakes, you wouldn't think that reptiles like that would have their own personalities, but they do. They know what they like. So it just goes to show there's personality everywhere. Isn't that interesting? I think it's very fascinating, to say the least. Embrace your personality, whatever it is. Again, just be you. How many times have you all heard me say, be yourself, whoever that is? At day's end, the only one that can be you is you. The rest of the animal kingdom has already got that down. We complicate something so simple as being ourselves. Just be you. And you didn't need my permission or anybody else's to be you. Again, just don't hurt yourself or anyone else. And you can be yourself all day long. No one has dominion over your happiness. No one has dominion over your life. Just be yourself. Go get on with your freaky self, as I like to tell everyone else. Just be that freak that you like to be. Oh, and don't worry, since you all know I love to do a little bit of acting every now and again. Hello, Gavin John. Welcome to the live stream. It is another Getting Spicy with Cinnamon. Prince Magnum wanted me to tell you, Gavin John, he was in your stream earlier for Knives Out. Amazing stream as always, my friend. He poked his head in, watched a little while, then he had to get busy. Oh, and if you were all wondering, I do know how to play shy, but we all know that I'm not shy. So again, if you're new to the channel and you're new to this particular stream, be sure to come right in. Make yourself right at home and feel free to relieve yourself of any unwanted tension. I would hate for you to be tense. Along with that, if you haven't touched that like button, be sure to touch the like button in a sensual manner. Make that like button your bitch. Make it moan your name. Just slap it right on the ass. Make it go, oh yes, you know how I like it. Bend it over and do whatever you want to it if you like. Make that like button your bitch. Poor Megan's just dying. She's been laughing so hard throughout the entire stream. Last week, you should have been here with us. Last week, Sunday. Mr. Gamerian was in here. I kept telling him, I'm going to talk Pinky into making you her bitch. He's like, oh God, no, Cinnamon. Please don't do anything like that. I'm like, oh yes, I'll talk Pinky into it. She'll tie you up and make you her bitch. He's like, oh God. Cinnamon, you need to behave yourself. No. I'll have her convinced that the best thing that she needs to be doing right now is using you up as a plastic sex toy, turning you every which way but loose. I'll talk her into making you scream. He's like, oh God, please don't, Cinnamon. Oh, sweetheart, I'll have her talked into all sorts of crazy things with you. Right now, poor Megan's just sitting there going, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm laughing so hard I feel dead. Oh, sweetie. It only gets worse from here. I told you. He really lost it whenever I did his wood for the win joke, but only I put my own personal twist on it. Wood for the win. Right now, Megan's really losing it. Poor Rodney is right behind her. Like, oh my goodness, sweetie. Cinnamon, you really are bad. Oh, sweetie. Like I said, I told you. How do I know so much? You rest well, Chairman. Don't worry, at some point we'll do another Harley Quinn for you. I promise. Oh, Megan, you have no idea how much of a bad girl I can be. The funny thing is, last year alone I had two people ask me to the prom. This year I've been asked to marry someone twice. I guess everybody wants a bad girl. Oh, Chairman, you know that Harley Quinn is one of my favorite comic book characters. She knows how to be bad, too. Oh, yes. Just remember if we're playing Fortnite and someone gets a hold of me and starts getting too rough with me, you'll hear me go, don't. Stop. Don't. Stop. It'll be a good time for both of us. You say that, but you'll torture yourself. Promise. Poor Megan's dying. Of course, I was telling someone in a particular try not to laugh challenge. I said that I like firefighters because they find them hot and leave them wet. She nearly died. Night, Chairman. You rest well, my friend. Then on top of that, I told him that I didn't mind police officers either. They know how to use their nightsticks. And I don't mind male nurses because they'll make you swallow their stethoscope. Right now, Megan's just dying. She's like, oh, sweetie, you really are bad. So, firefighters, police officers, and male nurses, they're so much fun, aren't they? Firefighters fight 'em hot, leave 'em wet. Police officers know how to use their nightsticks. And don't forget, male nurses will make you swallow their stethoscope. If you can remember all of that, you're in good shape. And then on top of that, everyone loves a man in uniform. The soldiers know how to use their big guns. Oh, I bet it did, sweetie. Evidently, Rodney was more than willing to be a firefighter for you. Right now, Rodney's just dying laughing, too. Like, oh my god, Cinnamon, what has gotten into you, girl? Well, to answer that, I can't answer that here. This is YouTube, not Pornhub. Oh, I thought you did. Told you. Then again, she could have easily told you that she was bored and you decided to play carpenter or nailer. Nothing wrong with that at all. Or at least I don't think so. Was that the case? She say I was bored. Oh, poor Megan. She's probably been laughing so hard this entire stream. Oh, sweetheart, I only get worse as the night goes on. They say nothing interesting happens before midnight. Of course, just before midnight, that's when the freaks come out. That may explain a few things. Oh, there you go. I told you. I have twisted thinking, don't I? Absolutely, sweetheart. And there's nothing wrong with being a freak. It's your body. Enjoy it. If sex wasn't meant to be fun, it wouldn't feel so good. And that's the way I see it. Remember, there's two sides to romance. There's a sweet lovey-dovey side that everyone knows all too well and everyone talks about it. But then there's the other side, the spicy side, the sexy side. That's just as important as the sweet lovey-dovey side. Sex keeps you feeling young. It's good for relieving stress. It reduces wrinkles, and it's confidence builder. I mean, look at me. What do you think the secret is to me looking so young besides good makeup? At my age, I'm pulling off a look like I'm looking in my 20s. Or maybe a little younger if that's what you're into. Sex keeps you young. It keeps you strong. It's good for the heart. It's good for the entire cardiovascular system. It reduces toxins in the body. And Absolutely, Rodney. Foreplay is fun. Yes, absolutely. I hate how people mourn their sex life. Well, if you're mourning it, it must be dead. It's your body. Enjoy it. Turn the heat up. As long as you have a willing partner, or two, or three, whatever you're into. As long as your partners are willing. Have a good time. And if I've said it once, I'll say it again. If you're a woman and you want equal rights, it starts in the bedroom. Absolutely. Again, children, don't start smoking. It's not good for the health. There's your PSA for the young ones out there. Here on the Prince Magnum channel, we do say that we try to be family friendly, but beyond like in a getting spicy with cinnamon live stream, we do not turn it on to 18s or older. The truth of it is, it's not our responsibility to monitor your children. It's your responsibility, parents. You monitor your children, not us. So if they're watching this right now and they're getting their education, well, it's up to you to explain it after that. She's talking about adults and what adults do. How do you think you got here? And I'm a firm believer that sex on television doesn't hurt unless you fall off. My idea of safe sex is a padded headboard. And there's nothing wrong with your brains being splattered all over the headboard. You know, having your brains fucked out. Right now, poor Megan's losing it on the headboard joke. She's totally losing it on the headboard joke. But then again, is it really a joke? There's nothing wrong with having your brains splattered all over it. Oh, you're getting a headboard soon. Is that so? Is that so you guys' brains will be all over the headboard? Oh, no, that's what I'm talking about. Of course, then again, another idea of another one of my ideas of safe sex is padded rails. Whenever you pull the bed sheets off of the water bed and then you oil it up with baby oil, you'll need occasionally you'll need some guardrails at that point. I told you I'm a bit of a freak. Right now, everyone's really laughing at that waterbed joke. Right, that's some good shit, Cinnamon. Where do you come up with this? You have no idea. Someone once made that whole asked that question, what's your safe word, Cinnamon? I should probably have one because that's how I ended up with coming up with don't stop, don't stop. Oh, that's so funny. Yes, that's so funny about the animals. You'll be getting your freak on, and then the next thing you know, the animals are watching. It's like, what the fuck? You goddamn weirdos. Go do your own thing. But then again, see what I mean? Poor Rodney, he comes in here, and then you find out how much of a real freak he can come up with being. Rodney's getting all interesting. Poor Megan, you might have to watch out. can you say? Animals know how to get freaky too, don't they? So, have you all had fun this live stream? I know that you all have. But give me a big thumbs up in the chat if you've been enjoying yourself this live stream. Oh, evidently from watching you, got some ideas. Damn dog's a freak. Looks like fun. I think I'll do a doggy style too. I told you, I'm good at being bad. Oh, poor Megan. You're probably laughing so uncontrollably right now you can't even breathe. And then afterwards, after this particular live stream, you'll sit there and say to yourself, I'm relieved. Stress is a thing of the past. It's funny how people use me to help get over stress, depression, and all sorts of other things. They find acceptance by listening to what I have to say. Be yourself. Tell the rest of the world to fuck off. Just be you. Because at day's end, no one has dominion over your happiness. Again, as long as you're not hurting anybody or yourself, be you. And there's only one of you out there. And I've seen so many of those yous out there. Absolutely, Megan. I even told that to Miss Gina. Gina's an amazing girl. I haven't seen her in a while. Don't see her enough. And she's an amazing woman. Love her to pieces. Thinking of you, Gina. She did one of the greatest Try Not to Laugh challenges with me. We had so much fun. That poor girl couldn't stop laughing the entire time. Then, on top of that, oh yes, Gina's an amazing girl. Right now, poor Megan, I know you've laughed so hard you probably even hurt along your abdomen. Oh yes, she had so much fun. Just think, soon, Megan, you'll be able to take the Try Not to Laugh challenge with me. And you'll get, oh yes, she laughed so hard, she broke the counter twice. And she's the first one to ever truly break the counter, but someone else actually broke the counter not too long ago. We'll have that video out before you know it. We had so much fun. Natalie, we had a great time, didn't we? Had a really good time. It was so good. Don't worry, Megan. When we play, I'll be sure to pull out the big guns and spray everyone down. It'll be so good. Oh, for those that don't know, outside of YouTube and TikTok, I work in a maintenance department. I was telling my boss, I said, just so you know, working in maintenance, I'm really good at cleaning out pipes. And she just looked at me and said, Cinnamon, will you behave? And I just smiled and said, no. I know right now Megan's really dying. Oh, yes, there it is. Poor Rodney's right behind her, like, Jesus Christ, girl. Cinnamon, you are something. You have no idea. I only get worse as the night goes on. Again, as a reminder, my idea of safe sex is a padded headboard. And tell me, when's the last time you all laughed this hard or felt this good about life? That's one of the joys of getting spicy with cinnamon, because not only do you laugh hard, so uncontrollably, but then afterwards you're reminded that it's perfectly okay to be a freak in the bedroom with that someone special. Again, then again, you might be into more than that. You also are reminded that it's okay to be you. On top of that, you're also reminded that no one has dominion over your sex life except you and your other half. Again, whatever you're into. Whips, chains, chips, and dip, right? Sounds like a party. And as a reminder, if you are a freak, I'll just narrow it down. Two's company, three's an orgy. Anything more than that is a really good time. Here's a here's a little food for thought. If you're with your other half and then they splash it all over your face, does that mean you're watching the kids? If any gets into your ear, does that mean you can hear them coming? Right now, Megan's really dying. Poor girl. I don't think she's laughed this hard in a while. I'm waiting to see what she says to that. I told you I'm good at being bad. Here's a classic joke that no one's heard in a little while. How do you know your guy has a high sperm count? That's easy. You have to chew to swallow. Now that's a classic. That's a classic joke. When I got asked for 2 weeks in a row if I would marry someone, I had to tell him I'm not that type of girl. I'm not the marrying type. I like to love them and leave them. Oh, goodness. Well, just remember a video like that isn't necessarily for YouTube. That's more for Pornhub. Giving you giving you strings just underneath your utility belt, huh? Right now, Megan's really laughing at that joke too. Okay, Princess Babe. I'll come get you in a half an hour. Can anyone tell me when's the last time you laughed this hard? Again, I'm on it tonight. Who said comedy can't be sexy? Evidently, I know how to make comedy sexy, and sexy is always in. Who said it? That whole thing in that song where it says bringing sexy back. It's always been here, sweetheart. You just didn't know it. And it's perfectly okay. Sex sells. We all know this. It's a fact of life, if you will. A big fact of life. Sex sells, and everyone knows it. I'm glad that all of you have been here with me. We've had so much fun this evening, haven't we? Ask yourself, when's the last time you all had this much fun with your clothes on? But then again, I can't see what all of you are doing, so you may be doing more than, well, your clothes may be off. Who knows? I can't tell how much of a freak you are. Oh, it's been too long since you've been in one of my live streams, hasn't it, Megan? We all know how much you enjoy Cinnamon live stream. It reminds us all to be ourselves, doesn't it? And then again, the last time you were in one of my live streams, actually, I was just getting in a hang of the whole comedy bit. Oh, that's okay. I know you've been in the background, lurky turkey. Last time, I hung out with Broken Mike a little bit. They added chickens into Fortnite. He lost it whenever I said, "You choke that chicken, beat that bacon, pull that pork, whatever it is that you do, flog that dolphin, spank the monkey, beat the meat, whatever it takes you to get some sort of a relief." And as a reminder for all of you, if you're just joining us for this live stream, feel free to come right in, make yourself right at home, and feel free to relieve yourself of any unwanted tension you may have. I would hate for you to be tense. Oh, thank goodness, Megan. We did miss you in the live streams. And I know you enjoy getting spicy with cinnamon. We have so much fun, don't we? Back then, I was still getting the hang of the whole comedy bit. Now I've had time to get a little bit better. That's absolutely correct. If you haven't touched that like button, be sure to touch it in a sensual manner. Touch it real good. Make that like button your bitch. Just bend it over and just give it that hard spanking. And when it screams your name, give it to it harder. Be a freak. Giovanni, be a freak. After all, if sex was bad, why does it feel so good? That's a good question, huh? Many of you right now are questioning everything in life just from that one comment. If sex was so bad, why does it feel so good? I enjoy it. Absolutely. And as a reminder to all of you ladies out there, I have an amazing makeup artist that makes me look this yummy. For all of you ladies out there, don't forget, you are beautiful and don't need that makeup. You're beautiful for just who you are. The makeup should just enhance how gorgeous you are. Don't be afraid to think your body is beautiful, no matter who you are, no matter what size you are. Your body is beautiful. Your personalities are beautiful. Enjoy it and be a freak, no matter your age. As long as you're above the age of 18 and you know how to handle. And yes, Princess Faye does an amazing job, Megan. I've been telling Princess Faye, when it comes to my logo, keep it to the heart. And you see the heart, how it turns into an X underneath? That's because I know how to be X rated, and you know how to love every minute of it. And as a reminder for all of you ladies out there, if you have that certain someone in your life, again, be a freak. Use them up like a plastic sex toy and turn them every which way but loose. Leave their brains splattered all over the headboard. Oh, thank you so much, Megan. I take that as a compliment. Believe me, I take that as a compliment. I see a grand total of 6 likes. Be sure to make that like button your bitch. Make it scream your name. Do naughty things to it. Do those things that you know is probably illegal in some of the 50 states here in the United States. You know what I'm talking about. Right now, there's some guys right now questioning their sexuality. I told you I'm good at being bad. Oh, and if you're into shy ones, don't worry, I can pretend I'm shy. But we all know that I'm not. Nothing shy about me at all. Is there? Every Saturday should be a sexy Saturday, or at least that's the way that I see it. Oh, thank you so much, Megan. I'm so glad that you were here tonight. Again, if you own a waterbed, my idea of safe sex with a waterbed is putting bed rails up because you can yank the sheets off and cover them, then waterbed mattress with baby oil. Kinky, right? Right now, Megan's losing it at the idea of a waterbed. More motion on that ocean with that idea, huh? Oh, yes. Rodney's even losing it right now. Like, oh my God, Cinnamon, you're giving us ideas. That's the whole point. As Ian would say, wood for the win. Of course, there's even been times that some have even said, oh, Cinnamon, I just can't with you. Why can't you? Told you, I'm good at being bad. Really good at it. Hello, Ron. Welcome to the live stream. It's another Getting Spicy with Cinnamon. It's so good to see you. There's another one of our handsome ones that come in and join us for the live stream. Ron definitely can pull that look-alike of Bret Michaels. Absolutely gorgeous gentleman. Ron, it's so good to see you. We've been in here discussing all sorts of crazy ideas. For example, some people say that sex is bad and want to regulate how you enjoy sex. Well, if sex is bad, why does it feel so good? It keeps you young looking. It's good for the cardiovascular system. And of course, I brought up the fact that if your other half gets any on your face, does that mean you're watching the kids? And if any gets in your ear, does that mean you can hear them coming? I told that one a little while ago. Poor Megan. Oh me, I'm feeling spicy as usual. Oh my goodness, poor Ron, he's already dying. I've been telling everyone that my idea of safe sex is a padded headboard. And if you own a waterbed, safe sex is putting up rails because then you can yank the sheets off of the waterbed mattress and then put some baby oil on it. More ocean, more motion to that ocean. Absolutely, 110%. Poor Megan's losing it. I was telling everyone that firefighters are so much fun. They know how to find you hot and leave you wet. Police officers know how to use their nightsticks. And male nurses know how to make you swallow their stethoscope. Oh, there you go. Now you're talking. Poor Megan. We know you're walking around like you've been in the saddle for a while. Well, I guess you have. Nothing wrong with that at all. Giving a whole new meaning to saddle sore. Poor girl will be bow-legged before you know it. Handlebars are coming soon. Or are you going to be going around in pigtails, my dear? Now we're talking. Mommy, Daddy, what are those for? You don't need to know yet. How do you think you got here? We were listening to that one crazy character on YouTube, Cinnamon, and the next thing you know, we have a million kids. Oh my. Now we're talking. Again, sex is good for you. Relieves stress. Good for the skin. And not just in that way. Reduces wrinkles. Relieves stress. Builds confidence. Great for the cardiovascular system. Burns calories. Who needs the gym when you have your other half? But then again, you might be a freak and you might have several other halves. Whatever you're into, as long as they're willing. Right on, right on. Don't listen to those that tell you that sex is an institution. It's not. You've made it an institution. Enjoy it. It's your body. No one has dominion over your sex life, your happiness, or anything that makes you feel like yourself. Again, as long as you're not hurting anyone or you. Have fun. It's your life. Live it. Live it to the fullest. Live it up to the hilt. Absolutely. Ron, you should have been here for 2 weeks straight. There was someone asking me to marry them. Of course, then last year I was also asked to the prom twice. This is very interesting. Could you imagine me showing up at a high school prom? They'd be like, oh my God, you do have an interesting date. You have no idea. But then again, as a reminder, I'm not the marrying type. I have a policy: love them and leave them, or if you prefer, fuck them and forget them. We're billions of people, we're trillions of people in the world, plenty to choose from. I always hated the next morning when they start talking love. I knew Megan was going to lose it on that one. Policies, policies, right? Oh, I don't know about all that. It's just the whole thing that, after all, I enjoy life to the fullest, and we have a good time. Don't be held down by what everyone else thinks is right. Only you have dominion over your own happiness. Again, as long as the other one is willing. And I'm reminded of the time that I had 21 guys show up wanting to spend some time with me, and I was sitting there going, I'm awfully tired. Send one home. Remember, two's company, three's an orgy, and anything more than that is a really good time. Again, no one has dominion over your own happiness. Send one home. Yes. Poor Rodney. He's losing it right now. He's like, I'm done. I'm I'm dead on that one, Cinnamon. Poor Megan. Poor Megan, you've been dying of laughter this entire stream. When's the last time you had this much fun with your clothes on? But then again, I'm not there with you, so you may not have your clothes on. I don't know. Getting some crazy ideas, aren't we? Even Ron right now is like, oh my God, sweetheart. You have gotten dirtier since the last time I've seen you. It only gets worse from here. A dirty mind is a terrible thing to waste, isn't it? Come into this live stream, your mind goes directly into the gutter and it stays there. And if you're not thinking of sex right now, you must be dead. You're in the morgue. I'm the reminder that the gods and goddesses of love aren't dead. There's many of you right now even questioning your sexuality, too. Boy, how I blur the lines. Well, when in doubt, keep swinging away, right? Right now, Megan's really dying on that one, too. She's like, oh my god, did you just say that, Cinnamon? Yes, I did. Told you, I'm good at being bad. Just like whenever I told my boss at work, I work in maintenance and I'm really good at cleaning out pipes. She's like, Cinnamon, you must behave. And I just smiled and said, no. My boss has never been the same. Of course, I've heard some of the stories about her. My goodness. You know how to have a good time, don't you? She's told us herself. She's such a good boss. Oh, I'm glad that you were here tonight, Megan. Right now, everybody has been having such a good time. Absolutely. People need to be reminded sex is fun. It's good for you. We live in an uptight culture this day and age. So many, social justice warriors out there that want to cancel everything. Fuck you. No need to cancel anything. Just remember to have a good time. Turn that heat up to an 11 with that someone or someone's special and enjoy life. That's right, fuck them. But then again, then maybe that's their problem. No one wants to fuck them. So they want to cancel everything. Maybe if they were so goddamn uptight, they wouldn't need to cancel anything. Don't worry, Megan. I'll be right here. We'll hang on just for you. Some of you in the background have been lurky turkey, probably dying from laughter, or maybe you have taken my advice and came in and relieved yourself of any unwanted tension that's been pent up for a little while. Oh, getting milk. Kinky. Then again, lately I've heard Prince Magnum actually say, oh, interesting. Then again, if you catch it on camera, remember this is YouTube, not Pornhub. Sometimes you just want to relive those memories. Nothing wrong with that at all. Of course, then again, I've heard Prince Magnum actually say to Princess Feyru, MILF does the body good. Oh, absolutely. Nothing wrong with that either. Yeah, I've actually heard Prince Magnum actually tell Princess Feyru, because they have a couple of children together, he says, MILF does the body good. I knew you would die laughing at that one, Rodney. Told you. Nothing wrong with freaks. We have been going quite the distance tonight, haven't we? Oh, you're going to steal that. You go right on ahead, sweetheart. Rodney, I will tell all of you who's watching right now, Rodney is quite the gentleman. Absolutely fantastic. Love his work on YouTube. He's very funny. Absolutely so much fun to watch. Very talented, great at music. Rodney, you have so many talents. Megan's a lucky woman. Sometime Prince Magnum will also have to send you something that he's done on stage. Most people would be shocked to know that he's quite the singer. Actually does great Neil Diamond. He'll have to send you some videos sometime. Oh, you're welcome, sweetheart. You come in here and you're accepted for who you are. I don't judge. It's not my place to judge who you are. Just be yourself. That's the only thing I judge you on is whether or not you can be yourself. Be a decent human being. And here we blur the lines. What kind of person are you? You're a good person or bad person? It's that simple. Do you have ill intentions or do you have a kind heart? That's right. That's all you can be is you. At day's end, that's all any of us can be. Here on this channel, we enjoy acting, a little bit of satire, lots of comedy, education, classic cars, cooking, romance, and we don't mind reminding everyone that sex is fun. It's a lot of fun. How do you think you got here? Enjoy it to the fullest. Isn't that all of us to some degree? When you have your belly full, you have to stand up for what's right. Anger is not a bad emotion. It's what you do with it that makes it bad. But if someone pushes you around and you get angry at it and you stand up for yourself, that's not bad. That's an admirable quality. Stand up for yourself. Don't be bullied. Don't be pushed around. I think all of us should have that quality. It is okay to stand up for what's right. There's this whole thing that I like to occasionally throw out there, right over might. We should all remember that. That's one of those things that makes absolutely, sweetheart. Megan is an amazing woman. She's a wonderful woman. You're very lucky to have her. And we're lucky to have both of you here on YouTube and TikTok. Very lucky to have both of you. So much talent. And if you've not checked out Megan and Rodney, you're missing out. I love their skits and I love the stuff they do with firearms. We know that Rodney knows how to handle a gun. Funny how that works out. You found the yin to your yang in more ways than one. Right now you're dying at that one. Like, oh, you went there, didn't you, sweetheart? You have no idea where I'll go next. But as a reminder, absolutely, you don't have to be crazy to own guns. I hate how people think that, oh, you're a gun owner, you must be crazy. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Owning a gun just means that you're willing to take action in defending yourself. It means you have a strong personality. Absolutely, Rodney. Welcome back, Megan. We waited just for you. After this live stream, don't worry, I'll make sure to do a tickety talk video just for you all. Who's getting some chocolate milk? This sounds yummy. Or at least kinky. Break off the chocolate syrup. Oh, you knew I was going to go there, didn't you? Right now, Megan's dying laughing at that one. Oh my God, the chocolate syrup. Oh, you were so bad, Cinnamon. Oh, you have no idea, sweetie. I told you I know how to have a good time. I can't wait until you take the try not to laugh challenge with me. Don't worry, we'll pull out the big guns and we'll spray everyone down. Absolutely. Chocolate syrup, whipped cream, whipped honey. Of course, everybody at work always loses it whenever they yell out, I need a cinnamon roll. And you'll hear me say, what the hell do you want? I'm awfully busy. And they're usually like, Cinnamon, go behave yourself. And then I look at them and go, no. Remember, I'm in the maintenance department. I know how to clean out pipes. There's another one in maintenance. I told him that I was the pretty one. He's like, no, you're not. I am. You have to put it on just like me. You have to look this yummy. And he's like, no, I'm too scared to. I said, well, you need a special name like me. Everyone knows me as Cinnamon. So we started calling him Bubbles. And then I remind everyone that Bubbles is a bitch. And then everyone loses it. Like, oh my gosh, Cinnamon's getting catty. Oh, sweetie. I can be very catty. That's right, Bubbles is a bitch. It was really funny when my boss went to the district manager and said, by the way, in my maintenance department, I have Cinnamon and Bubbles working and taking care of maintenance, that is. And he just rolls his eyes and goes, oh my fucking God. What is this world coming to? Well, I don't know, but the world is coming, isn't it? Whenever I go live. Again, as a reminder, I'm in the maintenance department and I know how to clean out pipes. Well, it is that time where I do need to wind this stream down and call it an evening. I gotta go cut that tickety tock video for all of you. Don't worry, I'll make it extra spicy for you. I might do two of them tonight. Yes, it was. Did you get any ideas? Oh, don't tell me. I know that you did. We had so much fun this evening. And don't worry, Megan, I'll get the. Absolutely. And again, don't be afraid to share the stream out to everyone you know. I don't mind being shared. Another one of those innuendo. Oh, there you go. Keeping it spicy in the relationship. That's what I love to remind people to do. Who needs Pornhub when you have ideas coming from someone like me? Poor Megan lost it whenever I said, if you get any on your face, does that mean you're watching the kids? If you get any in your ears, does that mean you can hear them coming? Megan's really losing it at that one. Right now, all the firefighters and police officers and male nurses are loving the jokes that I threw out there at you. But then again, is it a joke? have so much fun in these live streams, don't we? More fun, the most fun you'll have with your clothes on. But then again, I'm not right there with you, so I don't know what you're into. But it's your world, and we just live in it, right? You freaks. Don't worry, Megan. After the live stream, I'll get the usual pictures and send them over to you. I'll take care of you, sweetheart. All right. Well, this is the end of the live stream. Thank you all for being here. Oh no, thank you. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate every last one of you in the YouTube culture and over on TikTok who enjoy me. I thank all of you for being here with me. So, as a reminder to all of you as we let out, get out there and work on a project. I don't care what it is, just do something with yourself. Remember, go to idle hands and a creative mind go together like oil and water. They make horrible bedfellows, don't they? Work on something. Work on it real hard. If you have a sweetheart, grab hold of them and do something special for them today. Turn the heat up to an 11. And if no one out there has told any of you that they love you today, Cinnamon does. God bless you and have a happy 24. Thank you.